Hey fam, happy February. What is the date? The 2nd. Happy February 2nd. Told y'all I was coming back, but it ain't much to do out here, well, that I want to do out here today. We gonna cook is what we're gonna do today. I got a recipe for you. I want to be out here doing something. I think I'm going to slow down today. Today is Sunday. The girls have already eaten. I do have to give them some water. So I am going to give them some water. But they've already had their food, and I need to get my eggs if they have any in here. It's supposed to be in the 70s, or at least 70 degrees. We got to do something. And eventually, I'm going to get around to going back up in there and getting all of that rabbit manure out and getting that into the compost and into the garden. You can see it right there. And I'll give y'all an update on the inside plants. So this is what my inside plants are looking like. Gracie knocked over this plant here. Got that whole mess down there. Ooh, they need water, y'all. They need water. So we're gonna get these watered in. We have tomatoes already coming up here. Tomatoes in there. Like I said, I need to get it watered. This stuff dries out so fast. Beefsteak tomatoes here. I can't remember what kind of tomatoes over there. Remember my potatoes? I said I was gonna give them water and hopefully they'll live, y'all. Because y'all remember they were dying, right? But what about these? Do y'all see these slips that have come up on my potatoes, my sweet potatoes? Y'all, look. Don't just be so quick to throw this stuff away because them roots don't look good. So these have to get water as well. I haven't had a light on these, so that's why a lot of things have not germinated the way I wish that they would, but I'm not in a hurry because it ain't time for me to plant. My last frost date is not until like around April 9th. Got a lot of things that came up over here. Arugula has come up, our Swiss chard, our kale, some of it. No, the kale hadn't come up, but the arugula came up and all of the Swiss chard came up. And then over here, you only had a little bit of lettuce that came up and one little thing of spinach came up. Down here, nothing has come up. These are, and it takes a long time for bell peppers, especially if you ain't got them on no light. And I'm not in a rush for them. I just want to keep the soil warm because they want to be, with temperatures of the soil around 70 or so. Over here, we have broccoli that has sprouted, cabbage, collards over here, more cabbage over here. And then over here, we have our rosemary. Did I plant thyme? No, I didn't plant thyme. Basil, I didn't have any thyme. What is this? Cilantro. None of those things have come up. So we got a lot of work to do out here as far as making sure everything is watered. And I will do that after I pick my daughter up. So
a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to fall from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon and the fire. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a rage. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to live. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to.
I made some neck bones last week, and so here's the recipe I forgot to put up. Neck bones, rice, beans. Y'all, it was falling off the bone. 1 pot meal. Check it out. Oh yeah, and did I say, get you some. This is a 1 pot meal. Set it and forget it. Chop up some celery, onions, however much you want, bell peppers. If you want to beef it up, you can add potatoes. You can even put tomatoes in there to make it last longer than it did. I ate off of this for 3 days, y'all. So this 1 pot meal will definitely feed your family. Now, neck bones is not a taste for everybody, I'm sure, but it's the next best thing to having oxtails, because oxtails cost way too much. So we're trying to find ways that we can still feed our family, or just feed ourselves in this case, because I'm the only one that eats neck bones in my house. And it was delicious. So to a pan, we are going to melt some butter, and we're going to add our oil in there, and we're also going to add our vegetables. Once these are sauteed down, however you want it, soft or hard, saute it down. I like to season my vegetables. I season my meal all the way through. So I'm using some Creole seasoning here, garlic powder, black pepper, and onion powder. And while that is slowly cooking on low, we're going to go over and clean our neck bones. You can use vinegar, you can use lemon, whatever you so choose to do. Just make sure you're getting a lot of the bone that's grind up off of it where they cut it. Make sure you're getting all of that off. If there's any fat in there, if you want to get that off, you can as well. I'm using vinegar. And if I did not state this in the beginning, please make sure your hands are nice and clean. You will be braising the meat, so we are about to move over to the flour. And like I said, I season all the way through. I season my flour with pretty much the same thing. The only thing difference is I did add lemon pepper to my flour. And then I'm going to lightly put the neck bones in there and place them into my pan to brown on all sides before placing into the crock pot. And again, we are not frying these all the way through. We are just browning all sides of your neck bones. Once you're done with this part, go back over to your vegetables. Make sure you're adding some flour to it. You're gonna need about 1/3 cup. I didn't put all this flour in there, y'all. Get this all cooked in with your vegetables, and then you're going to be adding about 4 cups of bouillon. I use beef bouillon. I started out 2 cups at a time, and then I would stir it, and then I would add the other. This is going to give you the gravy that you want. Now, I know y'all didn't think I was going to get all of that gravy into that little pan, so I had to switch out my pots, y'all. You're going to bring this to a boil. If you want to add more pepper to it, you can, because definitely taste it before you add it to your crock pot. Now, it's in there. I lost the footage of me pouring it in, but I added the gravy to the crock pot. I set it for about 8 hours, and this is what we are left with. Yum. This was like a staple that my mom would go to because it didn't cost a lot of money. And right now, with the way things cost right now, we got to find new ways to create maybe old meals that our parents, we grew up with eating. Even if your family don't like it. Listen, I love it. Like, comment, and share.
Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here